This is the moment where everything in the Power universe changes forever, because what happens next will rewrite the rules, shift the power, and set up the most dangerous era we have ever seen. Power Legacy is not just another spin-off, it is the continuation of a war that will leave bodies behind, destroy families, and force Tommy and Tariq into a future they never planned for. Section 1. The end of Force is the beginning of everything. Power Legacy begins exactly where Power Force ends. And that is why the Force finale is one of the most important episodes in the entire franchise. The finale will not be about small conflicts or temporary wins. It will be about a full-scale war where every character is forced to choose a side. And those choices will come with deadly consequences. On one side of this war, we have Tommy, D-Mac, Miguel, and Shanti, a group held together by loyalty, revenge, and survival. On the other side, we have Jard, Ard, Ortega, and Che, three enemies who all want the same thing, which is Tommy dead and his operation completely erased. Che is no longer playing games, and he clearly believes that the only way to protect his empire is to eliminate Tommy and Miguel before they turn the streets into chaos. To send a message, Che may go after Maria first, proving that no one close to Tommy is safe anymore. At the same time, Jard is burning with rage after Diamond's death, and his anger is no longer controlled. Jard does not just want power, he wants pain. And the best way to hurt Tommy is to take away someone he loves. That is why Kate's life could be in serious danger, and if she is killed, it will push Tommy into a level of violence we have never seen before. These losses will strip away the last bit of restraint Tommy has left, turning him into a man who is no longer running from his past, but fully embracing it. This is the moment where Tommy realises he cannot win this war alone, which leads directly to the most important crossover in the Power universe. In Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq received a mysterious call asking for help. And the Force finale will reveal that this call came from Tommy himself. When Tariq arrives in Chicago with Brayden by his side, the war officially becomes something much bigger than a city-level conflict. This is no longer about Chicago alone. This is about survival across the entire Power world. Every confrontation in the finale will feel personal, especially the inevitable clash between Shanti and Jard, two former lovers who now want nothing more than each other's destruction. Their fight will not just be physical, it will be emotional, filled with manipulation, betrayal, and revenge, and no matter who pulls the trigger, it is clear that Jard will not walk away from this war alive. At the same time, Miguel will finally face Che, the man who treated him like a pawn for far too long. This fight represents Miguel reclaiming his power, and while he may succeed in killing Che, his victory will come at a tragic cost, because Ortega is waiting in the shadows, ready to finish what Che started. By the time the dust settles, Ortega will stand as the final boss, and when Tommy and Tariq corner him together, there will be no hesitation and no mercy. Yeah, but even after Ortega's death, Tommy's problems will be far from over, because the feds will be closing in fast, forcing him to make a choice that leads directly into Power Legacy. This ending is not closure, it is a transition, and it marks the exact moment where the story shifts from Power Force into something much bigger, darker, and more dangerous than anything we have seen before. After the war ends and the streets of Chicago are left soaked in blood, the biggest danger for Tommy is no longer his enemies, it is the law. With Ortega gone and every major player exposed, the feds will be closer than ever to putting the entire operation together. Tommy understands one thing very clearly at this point. Staying in Chicago means prison or death. There is no rebuilding, no laying low, and no second chance. That is why his next move is not about winning territory, it is about disappearing. This is where Power Legacy truly begins. Because Tommy's escape is not just a physical journey, it is a transformation into a man who must rebuild everything from scratch. Tariq choosing to leave with Tommy is one of the most important decisions in the Power universe, because it shows that Tariq is fully stepping into a world where there are no mentors left to guide him. By walking away from New York and joining Tommy, Tariq is accepting that his life will never return to normal, and that the streets will always follow him no matter where he goes. Brayden's presence makes this even more dangerous because he is no longer just a rich kid playing gangster. He is now deeply involved in a war that has real consequences. As this group prepares to leave, the question is not just where they are going, but who is willing to risk everything to go with them. D-Mac has crossed a line he can never come back from, and the war has hardened him into someone who thrives in chaos, making him the perfect soldier for Tommy's new world. If Maria survives the final war, her leaving with Tommy would raise the stakes even higher, especially with a child on the way, because it would force Tommy to balance violence with responsibility in a way he never has before. On Tariq's side, bringing Tasha, Effie and Brayden means he is building his own version of a family, one that is tied together by crime, loyalty and shared secrets. This escape is not clean or peaceful. It is rushed, dangerous and filled with paranoia because every step forward could be watched by the feds or rival organisations looking to take advantage of the chaos. What makes this moment so important is that there is no turning back once they leave, and the city they are heading to will decide the future of the entire Power universe. This move is not about running away, it is about setting the stage for a new empire. One that will be built in unfamiliar territory with new rules, new enemies, and far less room for mistakes. Power Legacy is born out of desperation, and that desperation is what makes it so dangerous, because when Tommy and Tariq arrive